Awesome. Well, hey guys, did you 22 and happy 4th of July here in the United States. I understand not too long ago we also had Canada Day. And also, how's it going, Feck? Happy 4th of July, my friend. And Mark Caliber. Nice to see a man of your caliber to be here. I'm happy to see you, man. All right. Just going to wait for a few more people to come in, but great to have you guys on the show. And thank you so much. Although it's not... Oh, there he is. Thank you so much, Melissa. And, well, and also thank you very much, Greedy Selfish. I appreciate the 4th of July. Also want to pay some tributes to Canada for Canada Day not too long ago. You know, well, that's not a problem, Feck. Just do what you need to do, but just promise me that you have a good time and just chill and relax, spend time with your family, do what you have to do. But if I'm still here by the time you get back, you never know. But take care, Feck. And thank you, Greedy Selfish, Melissa, and Mark Caliber, and all the other people coming in. Robert Matchett, happy Canada Day to you, my friend. Yo, 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 it's the boy, Blaze McCoy. Not a problem, Feck. Not a problem. And I'm going to wait a few more seconds to the 2:30 mark, and we'll get started with what we have to do. But just want to wish everybody a happy 4th of July. Also, not just here, but all around the world. So, my best wishes to you guys. So, now that we got all those pleasantries out of the way, our next show will feature the superstars of 1990 to 2009. More specifically, the superstars of WCW, World Championship Wrestling. So you're going to see every match has at least one superstar from WCW. So with that said, oh, well, hey, I had a feeling that's probably what happened, but hey, stuff like that happens, especially when, we get called and kind of have no choice but to do it. But hey, it is what it is. All right, but with that said, let's get started right now. I mean, even though it's Wednesday, it kind of does feel like a Saturday night with WCW. America, yes. You owe me a beer. Hey, no need, no need. This one's on me, fellas. But we have a hot crowd tonight, as we are live here in Orlando, Florida. Probably one of the more popular sites that WCW ran during its heyday. And also we have the National Wrestling Federation. Great to have Mr. National Wrestling Federation. Yeah, stick to juice or maybe root beer. How about that, root beer? But anyway, happy 4th of July to you, Mr. NWF, and I'm happy to have you here. Can't stay long. I have a job short with me training. Not a problem, Omar. Not a problem. But without wasting any more time, let's get to it. Yes, happy 4th America Guts from Canada. Not a problem. Our first match is for the the European Championship, and the Boss Man has been in WCW under many aliases, including Big Bubba Rogers and under his own name, Ray Traylor. And of course, Chris Jericho, as you remember, was multiple-time Cruiserweight Champion in WCW before he left to the World Wrestling Federation, and pretty much the rest is history. However, these two have no love lost for each other, and Chris Jericho is willing to put up the championship just to get his hands on the Big Boss Man. Now, he got some measure of revenge against The Undertaker, but he says, I didn't get it against the Big Boss Man. And speaking of which, there he is, the Big Boss Man. Oh yeah, he did go by the Guardian Angel. It's, I think first he was the Boss, and then he became the Guardian Angel at one point. Untucked dress shirt, flying around, big badass assassin. Have fun saying all that, TJ. Excuse me. Hey, take your time, Melissa. But there you see him. Big Boss Man, Big Bubba Rogers, Guardian Angel, Ray Traylor, whatever you want to call him. He would love nothing more than to regain the European Championship. And to do it against Chris Jericho, who, quite honestly, WCW really missed the boat with Chris Jericho because he had the look. He had the look. Big badass assassin. Big badass assassin. You can only say it for so many times. But there you see him. Y2J. Chris Jericho. And Victor Moreau. What's up? I mean, the fans are loving Chris Jericho in spite of the fact that he is from Canada, but sometimes it's not about what country you're from. It's about, the content of one's character. And Chris Jericho is a rising star. Or at least his younger self was at the time. But I honestly thought that he should have been a much bigger star in WCW than what he was given. And thank you very much, Victor. I appreciate that. And there you see the challenger. Big Boss Man, Big Bubba, the big bad ass assassin. Oh yeah, that's just... And for anyone who is wondering, Victor is referring to... Chris Jericho in his later years. And of course we have Mason the Fox coming in. You're just in time for the Universe portion of the show. And for those who are new, what I do is I do a show first with Universe mode based around a theme. And then after that we do bonus matches outside of Universe mode. So that's practically how the format of the show goes. Yeah, Y2J. And Shoki crashes into a wall. Match underway. Now this match is a last man standing match. To win, you have to knock out your opponent to the count of 10. Very true, Blaze. You know, one of these days I should definitely put you in the ring, Blaze, if you want to. You don't have to, but anyway, now the match going onto the outside. Now this match can take place in as well as out of the ring. Oh yeah, Lionheart Chris Jericho, he was that in ECW. I should definitely get a proper ECW arena. Nice spinning discus punch to the Big Boss Man. Nice side slam on to Chris Jericho. Then a kick right to the sternum, picks him up. Feeling as if he didn't do enough damage. Yeah. Then a DDT onto the Big Boss Man. But Chris Jericho... Oh, nice rollover. The Shmoo and Tyson Parker, they will fight almost anywhere. Well, never say never. Never say never. Falcon kick. Now onto the outside of the ring. And a suplex, a delayed vertical suplex onto Chris Jericho. I mean, there's not very much padding on the outside. Falcon punch. And now Jericho gets back in the ring. And now the referee's going to count the Big Boss Man outside of the ring. Six. 7. Nope, not enough. Now picks up Chris Jericho. Oh, rammed into the barricade, those steel barricades. And now Chris Jericho's going to get the count. Seven, 8, and Jericho gets back up though. And now he picks up the Big Boss Man. Oh, straddles the Big Boss Man right into the barricade, right to the giblets, so to speak. And Daniel Dino, great to have you. And also, I may as well remind Daniel how the show works, in case he's kind of new here. I mean, he's seen the show, but anyway, the way the show works is I do the show through Universe Mode, and then after Universe Mode, we do bonus matches. And right now, our show is based on the Superstars of WCW. Every match has at least one person from WCW competing in it. But otherwise, I'm happy to have you here, and happy 4th of July, Daniel Dino. And Shulky, and Mason, and Blaze, and whoever else I forgot to mention. 6. 7, no. Oh, nice head-snapping DDT. And then just kicks Bossman in the face. Of course, I should mention that this feud started back in my old series between these two, in which the Big Boss Man attacked Chris Jericho for no apparent reason other than to say, because I can, as Boss Man was concerned. And that's practically how this whole thing started between these two. Eight, no. And now, wait, nope, countered by the Big Boss Man. An elbow. Now they're just going to go fisticuffs. Then a belly-to-belly suplex to Chris Jericho. Well, if you stick around, you'll have a chance to prove it in the bonus matches, Mr. Daniel Dano. Because, I mean, your reputation does precede you. I mean, because in some other organizations you are among the top players. Like, yes, you have your own EFED, but you've also been featured in Tyler Black's channel, HWA. Who else? Blaze McCoy with Blaze Radio, and Maverick, among others. So much sulky sleep feels real good. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it does feel good to have a day off. But I don't think either one of these two guys feels any better, especially when competing in a match like this. And Bossman realizing he's not done enough to beat the Big Boss, or to beat Chris Jericho, excuse me. I've been featured in almost everywhere. Now they're going to take this whole thing to the ramp. And now you see the split screen. I thought that was a great, interesting addition that they added. Oh yeah, that's true. What ramp? And a bulldog right onto the canvas, and that busted open the Big Boss Man. And Boss Man, if he wasn't in trouble before, he's in trouble now. And he might be knocked out. And this also is for the European Championship held by Chris Jericho. And Bossman slowly getting up, but he's not getting up very quick. The aisleway. Oh, and a snap DDT. Part of his head had to hit that concrete. Oh, that's got to do it. I don't see Chris Jericho getting up from this. Five. 6. 7. 8. No, he gets up though. Again, sending the Big Boss Man on the ramp. But I'm surprised Chris Jericho didn't try to follow up with it. Yeah, even been featured in some special shows, and at least almost everywhere have had a different look, or is in Hulk form. Yeah. And of course, it's best not to piss you off. That would be Gamer of Time, a.k.a. Shulky. And Chris Jericho, nope, fought back by the Big Boss Man. Well, now they're going to fight back inside the ring, though. And the referee's going to start the count there. But yeah, word of advice, don't piss off Shulky. Never let the beast out. 7. 8. And Chris Jericho gets back up though. And then a huge punch by the Big Boss Man. And a nice delay vertical suplex. But of course, with the loss of blood, it would be imperative for the Big Boss Man to try to wrap this match up. The longer the match goes, I would have to think eventually Chris Jericho will jump on him and try to put away the Big Boss Man right then and there. I mean, Big Boss Man's doing the right thing. He's keeping Jericho down as much as he can, but he could be setting up for the Boss Man Slam. The Boss Man Slam. And if that doesn't put him away, I don't know what will. Oh yeah, your profile pic. All right, let me look at it really quickly. It looks like you as a fox. That's what it is. It's awesome. And the big boss man gets one over on Chris Jericho after that boss man slam. And as it is, that was the second match of their feud with one another. And now the feud is tied at one match apiece in the best of 5 between these two. The last time that they were in the ring together, it also involved The Undertaker. But listen to The Rock. But the winner and new. If The Rock thinks he can beat Kurt Angle, which means I'm gonna drink a big glass of Viagra. Okay, that's very... I mean, I remember that phrase from The Rock, but that's kind of random. A newspaper. Okay. Well, up next is for the hardcore title. And we have the champion, the new champion, in Sergeant Slaughter. And after having to defend the championship on a 24/7 basis, he has decided to go to the promotion and ask to defend it in any kind of match, and it was decided that a ladder match would suffice. And he will defend it against 5 other men, including Michael P.S. Hayes, who was there in WCW, Dude Love, who wasn't, Animal, who was, Larry Zbyszko, who was, and Sonic, who wasn't. So you have a good eclectic mix of people that could end up as the champion. And we'll find out which one of these men will be the champion. But let's see. Who let the clone in? Oh, Evil She-Hulk was like, what is the green bean saying? Wow. I have a lot of characters in this match as well as the characters in the chat, and that's what I like about that. Alright, here we go. And, oh, I forgot to turn off the entrances. Shoot. That's why I brought it. You know I have your technology, so I pop in and out. Yeah, I forgot to turn off the entrances for this one. My bad. But there you saw Hawk. There you see Dude Love. Oh, and, well, here's, Gamer of Time's, I guess you could say boyfriend on the side, Sonic. And Sonic has a new entrance here. Oh, he's gonna run. He's gonna run! And do the flip. Well, at least I got to show that off, though. But yeah, even then, even back in the early 90s, Sonic was already a big star. Well, of course a dab. Why not? Why not? Well, there you see him, the hardcore champion, Sergeant Slaughter. And while Slaughter never wrestled in WCW, I mean, he wrestled in the NWA, which was the forerunner to WCW. But of course, he is just there to defend the title. A newspaper? What do you mean it works? What's there to calm down, Joshua? Oh, and here's another guy that was in WCW at around this time in the early 90s. In fact, he was part of the Dangerous Alliance with Paulie Dangerously. And hang on a second. Okay, sorry about that. I had to step out, but I'm back. And match underway, and the last person that just came in was Michael Hayes. And Melissa is back, and Nightmare is here. Great to see you, Nightmare. Well, right now we have, as far as Nightmare is concerned, who just came in, this match is a ladder match for the hardcore title, and that's what's at stake for these 6 men. So take your picks. Who do you think is going to win? Dude Love, Larry Zbyszko, Michael Hayes, Sergeant Slaughter, Hawk, or Sonic? Four. Oh, okay. Let me get my napkin out here. There we go. I also have breakfast with me. I'm eating eggs, scrambled eggs, and sausage and potatoes. Really good. Never too late for that. Never too late. And Mark Caliber's going to say Dude Love will win. Well, of course, Dude Love is a former World Wrestling Federation champion in my old series, coming into my new one. So he's not chopped liver, I will tell you that much, Mark. So I would not doubt that. But with a ladder match, it's a crapshoot. But right now in the ring, Hawk is going to take to the sky and get that hardcore title back that he lost to Sergeant Slaughter. And Hawk just flew right off the ladder. And now Sonic has his hands on the belt. And a powerbomb right to Sonic by Dude Love. Alright. You take a couple of moments to eat. And I guess for those who are celebrating 4th of July with a barbecue, you can tell me what you guys are going to have for the menu tonight. And what a move by Larry Zbyszko. And Sonic and Michael Hayes fighting on top of the ladder. well, down goes Hayes, and down goes Sonic. And a pile driver on the outside to Sergeant Slaughter. Well, what does everything entail, Shmoo? Well, what do you celebrate in Mexico? You know, I know you celebrate like Dia de los Muertos or some other kind of celebrations. I'm not sure. Well, I'm afraid I have plans, Joshua, but I appreciate the guest booker deal. Yeah. That's one of the things that Mexico does. I truly don't understand it, but you know, maybe it's better I don't. And of course, the modern day warrior, excuse me, the modern day warrior Ethan Moore here. And against all odds, a la Phil Collins, Sergeant Slaughter is still the hardcore champion. I mean, the odds were 5-1 that he would lose the championship, but he won, and he is still the hardcore champion. Unbelievable. But it's great to see you, Ethan, and I hope you and the D-Train are having a great vacation so far, my friend. Let's see. On September 16th, we celebrate Independence Day in Mexico. Ooh! You know, we should definitely do that for September 16th. Mason's on vacation. Awesome. Alright, well, anyway, up next is a 4-on-4 match. We have simply a battle between good and evil. So you have the... Let's start with the villains. You have the one-man gang, Vampiro. And then you have Sting, who was a villain when he was part of the Wolfpack. And then, of course, you have Smash, who would leave the World Wrestling Federation to become the Blacktop Bully, and then later wrestle under his own name, Barry Darsow, against the team of Diamond Dallas Page, Rowdy Roddy Piper, The Big Show, then known at the time as The Giant. Yeah, they were... Well, actually, not really, but they were kind of the more popular heel group at the time, Mark. But that's practically what it was. Not a problem, Melissa. Then you have The Giant, or Big Show when he was known as The Giant. And the Macho Man, Randy Savage. So with that said, let's find out which team will prevail. Alright. Oh, awesome, Ethan. And starting out the match is Diamond Dallas Page and the one-man gang. And a suplex right to Diamond Dallas Page. It's very early in the match, but right now Diamond Dallas Page in a bit of trouble. Well, later on I'll be going to a barbecue later on, and I'll be celebrating 4th of July there, so I wanted to do the stream before I have to stop to get ready to go. Yeah, I was, and I'm going to save it for the next show, actually, Joshua. So, I have long-term plans. I mean, you can ask Blaze Radio. I try to book these matches in advance as much as I can. Most of the time, anyway. At lunch break? Awesome. Well, now here's a tag to Wolfpack Sting. And welcome back, Melissa. And also, great to have you, Blade Charge. So yeah, we are focusing on the superstars of WCW. Yes. Thank you, Blaze, and welcome back, Omar. Again, I'm just doing the show before I have to get ready to go to a barbecue later on, Omar Wolf. But yes, welcome to the show, Blade Charge. And so far, Roddy Piper doing a good job on Sting. Oh yeah. Do you smell what the toad is cooking? Oh, I just simply said hello to you, Omar Wolf, and it's great to have you on the show. I have to work all outside today, so hot. Damn. It's like, what the hell are you doing? Well, I hope at some point it won't take too long, but a sleeper right to Sting, and that's it already. Wow! I'll tell you one thing. I mean, this match didn't last very long, but all it took was one sleeper, and there you see it right there onto Sting, and I guess I guess his tag team partners must have not thought that Sting would be able to hold on and not tap out, but he did. But let's see. Sting was already sleepy. I guess he was, because why else would he have tapped out? No, it's not frog legs, I can tell you that much. You kidding me? I'm friends with frogs, you know? Well, I wouldn't say that yours is better than your mother's, because that mine is better than your mother's, I should say, cooking-wise. I still got a lot to learn. But there you see them, the winners. Roddy Piper, Diamond Dallas Page, the Macho Man, and the Big Show. And that was a relatively quick match. I thought this match would have lasted a lot longer than that. But I guess Sting was sleepy, I guess, and he probably needed some rest. I don't know why. But I guess it is what it is. Well, up next is just a classic case of the World Wrestling Federation against WCW, World Championship Wrestling. And we have the World Wrestling Federation's Owen Hart, as he will be escorted to the ring by his brother-in-law and his best friend Jeff Jarrett. Yeah, very good mixture. As he will take on, at the time, WCW's Well, at the time, he was known as Lord Steven Regal. Then, when he got to the World Wrestling Federation, he was Stephen William Regal. And then eventually he settled on William Regal, and that's practically what he. That was the. Let's see. I'm at work, Fox, training a new guy, but he's useless. Wow. And some people are saying Owen is going to win. Let's see. Blade Charge is going for Regal to win. And Regal, of course, will be seconded by Vader, who, as you remember, Vader was in the midst of a feud with the British Bulldog, Davey Boy Smith. And then, of course, Stevie Ray is a very good friend of Regal, so naturally he would want to back up William Regal. So that's practically how this whole thing came about. Yeah, training new people sucks. It does, because I mean, I would have to imagine it sucks just as much for the person getting trained as it is to train new people. But, you know, you have to teach people sometimes. But what can I say? Let's get ready to rumble. Well, there you see Owen and the British Bulldog as part of the Hart Foundation. Y'all ready for this? So Owen is ready. And there he is. Lord Steven Regal, or simply William Regal, as he comes in as an intense. Just look at the stare on his face. I mean, he takes just about every match that he can very seriously. And he is... It's a part of life, like it or not. Yeah, that is true. It is. It is part of life. So I will give you that. But as I mentioned before, he is accompanied by his good friend Stevie Ray of Harlem Heat and Vader, who, as I mentioned before, was in the midst of a feud with Davey Boy Smith. Oh, nice double arm suplex. Pat's blade on the head. Aww. Nice fisherman suplex with a pinfall, but didn't quite keep it on. Floats away. Oh. And a pump handle drop onto Owen Hart. Come back. Whoa, nice. I've never seen William Regal do that before. One. No. But otherwise, this match is going to be just a pure wrestling match, as you would expect, really. The big plate of spaghetti. You feeling it now, Owen? Oh, wow. Melissa has some strong words for Owen. Nice snap DDT onto Regal. Nice forearm drop onto William Regal. Forgive me if I'm not speaking much. I'm just trying to finish my meal. But, I break the world. Wait. Aw. And so far, Owen has been outclassed by William Regal. I mean, William Regal, as all of you know, all you intelligent wrestling fans know, that William Regal has traveled the world over. I mean, he's one of the few big stars to come in. Melissa's a villain. Haha. But yeah, William Regal, one of the biggest stars to come out of the United Kingdom and truly make a name for himself, because, I mean, really, to be honest with you, up until WWE's UK United Kingdom's division, there really hasn't been a lot of UK wrestlers to come to the United States and make a name for themselves. And William Regal was one of the pioneers. Him, and then Big Daddy, Shirley Crabtree, and Giant Haystacks, Kendo Nakasagi, the Dynamite Kid, and the British Bulldog, to name a few of the people that have paved the way for British wrestling. Shouldn't have said that, Melissa, if you didn't want people to know. And Melissa runs away. Although, Owen Hart just got busted open by William Regal, and Regal has just, wait, feet on the ropes. 1, 2, no. Owen Hart managed to kick out even with Regal's feet on the ropes. But then Owen pile drives William Regal and has a couple of strong words to say to Stevie Ray. Oh. Okay. Well, that's all my food. That's good. And now Owen's going to set up William Regal. Wait. 1. No. It's just that I was in VC on Discord and I wanted to say I rule the world, but I instead said I break the world. Oh, okay. So she put it in the wrong chat, though. Well, now Owen's going to have to make a comeback, because if he doesn't, it's going to be over. And the Gaming Odyssey, which is the name of the group channel that I'm a part of, is wishing me a half of 4th of July to me. And I just want to say, do check out the Gaming Odyssey. I'm also part of that show. I'm also part of the group. So, well, what's going on? How did I get here? Watching the days go by, water flowing under. Although, the one person that did go under was Owen Hart, as William Regal forced him to submit to the Regal stretch. And a big win for William Regal. And Blade Charge, he was the only one that did pick William Regal to win. And, well, I'll be damned. Good sportsmanship on the part of Regal and Owen Hart. And Owen is going to have to get cleaned up. But a big win for William Regal, as we get a 3.5-star match. Same as it ever was. Same as it ever was. And you might find yourself watching the next match. And you might find yourself watching a World Wrestling Federation Championship match between the champion, Steve Austin, and, very seriously, Vader, who recently passed away. And Melissa might find herself eating a Pop-Tart. I'm pretty sure Blaze knows exactly what song I'm referring to. But very seriously, Vader recently died about close to a month ago, and I was sad that he passed away. And to commemorate the great career that Vader had, it's only fitting that we are in WCW. And you may ask yourself, I was caught eating a Pop-Tart. No. But yeah, Vader, without a doubt, was one of the best big men in all of wrestling. I mean, not just WWE, but more specifically when he was in World Championship Wrestling, WCW. He was WCW champion many times. So tonight, Vader is going to get his shot, not at the WCW title, but at the World Wrestling Federation Championship. Oh, I hope you don't, hurt yourself, Blaze. Yeah, let me clear some of this out here. But yes, Vader going to go one-on-one with Stone Cold Steve Austin. Now, Vader is going to have his manager from back in the day, Harley Race, to accompany him. And, of course, Steve Austin's naturally going to counter with Harley Race's natural enemy in Ric Flair. But that's what I love about, these games, is that you have the legends, especially those who have made it to the afterlife. Oh yeah, Dave Byrne. Awesome. I love Dave Byrne. Yeah, speaking of Chris, I'm surprised he's not here. But I'm even more surprised that Christian Reyes hasn't been around. But there you see Vader wearing a Vader-like mask, although the Vader mask that he was wearing is from an anime that features Vader. Best ring entrance in the game. Hey, I have no doubt about that, Mr. NWF. And don't you dare steal her Pop-Tarts. I kid. But Vader has a chance to become the World Wrestling Federation champion. And he wore that in his WCW debut. Oh yeah, that's right, he did. He did. And of course we have a good friend of mine. I want to introduce you to, well, I used to call him Tan Man C, but he's now going under his own name. Tanner C, welcome to the show. Great to have you here for the first time. Oh, it does. It is really cool. I mean, just ask Mr. NWF. He'll tell you. Vader's helmet is a vape, I guess. The match against Z-Man, Tom Zink. Punches Blade in the face. Hey. Oh, because he sung What Did the Frog Say? Oh, yeah. But no, Tanner, it's great to have you on the show. I'm just happy to have you. That's what you get for stealing, says Blade Charge. But I would be remiss if I didn't mention this man right here. Stone Cold Steve Austin, the World Wrestling Federation champion. Well, introducing first, I give you the face of WCW, the greatest big man that ever lived, the man they call Vader, and his opponent from Austin, Texas, weighing 235 pounds. He is the reigning and defending World Wrestling Federation champion, Stone Cold Steve Austin. And how ironic is it that the World Wrestling Federation championship is defended in World Championship Wrestling in its ring to let's see. Eyes turn full red. And Melissa's really mad now because Mason has stolen her Pop-Tarts. Most of the time I plan the matches out, but yes, I do let the computers do it, so I'm not controlling it. But right now, Vader going right after Steve Austin. Oh wow, Melissa's really mad. I have never seen Melissa mad other than one time, and I can tell you she was really, really pissed off then. But right now, Steve Austin turning it around, and now just stopping a mud hole in Vader. Oh, playing. Oh, no. No, I'm not playing it. Like, I let the computers do it, but hey, that's fine. Right now, Steve Austin doing a good job against Vader, and that's what he has to do. He has to take the attack to Vader. He has to hit and run. And then when you have him down, you have to keep him down. And if you're Vader, you have to try to slow it down. But Steve Austin's not going to do that. Then a neckbreaker to Vader. And now Steve Austin distracted by Harley Race, and that's what he gets. He paid for it. I've actually never played the game. Every match on my NWF, it's just like your matches. I have no clue how to do moves. I see. And I guess Melissa's getting real mad. But now Vader takes over thanks to Harley Race. Rammed into the turnbuckle. Power slam on to Steve Austin. And just like that, Vader has taken control. I mean, what's next? Is Vader going to say that I'm your father? No. But then rammed face first onto the canvas is Vader. And the arm as well. And now Steve Austin just going to pound away on Vader's face. 1, 2, no. Of course, Austin's going to have to do more than that to beat Vader, that's for sure. Although, Austin could be setting up for Stunner! 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 Although, distracted again by Race, Harley Race, that gives Vader a chance to recover, but is it enough to win? Oh, but Race again gets on top of the apron. Oh, that could have been it though, had it not been for Harley Race. Although the referee has just thrown out Harley Race from ringside, and Harley Race is gone. So that means that Vader is going to have to do it all by himself from here on out. Although now it's Austin who's in trouble. No, wait. Nice reversal by Steve Austin. Although, I almost forgot to mention, who do you guys want to see win this match? Yeah, Vader and now Austin. Well, he was trying to, let's see. Wow, what a move by Vader, that slam. And now Vader going to try to slow down the Texas Rattlesnake. Try to strangle the snake as much as he can. And Robert Matchett is going for Vader. Melissa's going to go for Vader. Although Vader is... What the hell? Whoa, okay, did you guys not see that? That was so weird what happened to Vader, but... Alright, well, thankfully he's back to normal, but one... But can't even speak. But did you see that? That glitch. That was so weird. Folks, if you want to rewind, but that was so weird. And a super arm drag onto Vader, and Vader is in deep trouble. He's losing blood at the hands of Steve Austin. And Mason's going to go for Stone Cold Steve Austin to win. And another stunner. Stone Cold Stunner. And that's got to do it. 1, 2... No! How did he kick out of that one? And Austin's now got to be wondering, what do I have to do to beat Vader? And also, great to have you, Chris Clark. But right now, Vader, I guess Vader really wants to win the World Wrestling Federation Championship. And then he just punches Steve Austin off the apron. Vader is triple jointed. Well, I guess maybe he is, but still. Is me when I sleep with my body twisted. Yeah, because I'm trying to get into a comfortable position when you sleep, so I can see that happening. He used the dark side of the Force. I guess he might have. Now, wait a minute. Nice DDT onto Vader. But yeah, Tanner, it's great to have you here, and if you're interested, I hope to see you a lot more, maybe. Vader kind of looks like Bane from Dark Knight Rises with the face gear he's wearing right now. He kind of does, to say the least, a little. And, alright, well, Vader gets back into the ring before the 10 count. Well, Vader's going to have to try to do something. Great to have you, Chris Clark, as well. Meh. And clotheslined on the top rope. And is that enough to beat him? 1. No. And Ric Flair still at ringside on behalf of Steve Austin. Snap suplex. Again, trying to snap the neck of Austin, but just trying to wear him down. Whipped into the corner. If you're Vader, I mean, you're busted open. You have to try to find a way to end this as quick as possible. Vader splash. Vader splash. Ooh, nice arm drag. But Vader, it's one thing to take him down, it's another thing to keep him down. On TGO tomorrow, I have a video up already, and I have another one coming on the way. 1, 2, no! Almost had that one, though. And now Vader distracted by Flair. And now going for the Cobra Clutch. I mean, then again, he is a rattlesnake, so what do you expect? Wait, 1, 2. No, but Vader staying alive. Staying alive. Staying alive. Staying alive! Nah, I'm just kidding. Now, Vader picks up and slams Steve Austin. Oh yeah, Fortnite's awesome. I like Fortnite. And a Vader salt, and is that enough to win? 1, 2. Oh, almost had Steve Austin for the win. But Vader, with all the blood that he is losing, has really been tested. A deadlift, I forgot what it was called. Gut-wrench suplex, that's what it is, sorry. And another Stone Cold Stunner, a third one, Is that enough to do it? 1, 2, 3. It took not 1, not 2, but 3 stone cold stunners to put away Vader. That's how powerful he was. And there you saw Harley Race being ejected from the ring. And Vader did pretty well by himself. But there you saw one of the 3 stunners that he had. I did download it on my laptop, though. Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah, very good match. And the winner, and still the World Wrestling Federation champion, Steve Austin. So a big win for Stone Cold Steve Austin. $100, really? And my God, it was a 4.5-star match. Just 1.5 star away from a 5-star match. Incredible. But just amazing was that match. Oh, you mean, oh, you want, 100 deer. Oh, okay. Well, that was one half of our double main event. Here is the other half. And we have Stevie Ray, one half of Harlem Heat, probably, without indisputably, the greatest tag team that WCW has ever had. Let's see. TJ, did you ever choose a match for your chat Hangman win on my show? Oh, of course. I forgot about that. Thank you for reminding me, Blaze. So yeah, Blaze, he does on his show he does ladder matches in which we try to guess a word, and the one who gets it gets to cash in a match, I guess you could say. Robert Matchett is going for Stevie Ray. Let's see. Well, I guess I would love to have, what is it? Yeah, that's Rick as in Rick XTN, that's right, Tanner. But if I had to choose on the spot, Blaze, I would say a Hell in a Cell match between myself and Bill Haight on LTD. So it's just a straight one-on-one match between me and Bill Haight, because I have some unfinished business with him on LTD, leaning towards Death Wrestling on Blaze Radio's channel. So that's what it's going to be. So, with that said, yep, I'll be sure to share that with my audiences out there. But with that said, let's get on with our match. And here is the second of 2 main events. And then we'll do our bonus matches. Well, introducing first, from Harlem, New York, weighing in at 265 pounds. Let's see. Oh, not a problem, Tanner. I'll see you later, and have a great 4th of July yourself. But weighing 265 pounds is Stevie Ray. I'll tell you one thing, Stevie Ray, he's probably one of the more underrated wrestlers to come out of WCW. I mean, everybody knows about Booker T, and, you know, Booker T, he was a man. But Stevie Ray, I mean, I really like Stevie Ray. I mean, Stevie Ray, you know, he's a good talker, and, you know, he does a great job with his podcast. And he also does great things with his brother Booker T's promotion as well. Oh, you want Mason and you in a bonus match? Not a problem. And there you see him, Retro Rick. And Rick, he started his YouTube career in 2008, which would only mean that he barely, and I mean barely, made it into this roster. Well, I say Rick is going to win, but then again, I have to stay unbiased and all. But I have a good feeling that Stevie is going to be in for a retro cutter. But there you see Retro Rick, a very good friend of mine. I mean, just the intense look on his face says it all. And Mason is going to go for Rick. Chris is a Chris with a... What? That's... Okay, Melissa. And Chris is saying, Mason, you pick the match. Okay. Alright, well, let's reel you back in, as Blaze McCoy would say. And a suplex right to Stevie Ray. Oh, doubles? Oh, you mean you want a 2-on-2 match with Chris Clark? Is that what you're saying, Mason? And while that's happening, powerbomb onto Retro Rick. If there's one thing that Rick can't do, is try to match power with Stevie Ray. It's not going to happen. Okay, so you want a 2-on-2 match. You and a partner against, well, you and a tag team partner against Chris and a tag team partner of his choice. So, if that's what you want, Mason, just let me know. But in the meantime... Wait, you want to team with Omar? Nice back suplex. And a DDT onto Stevie Ray. Okay, so it's the Fox and the Wolf against Chris, and who would you want to team up with Chris then? And an atomic drop onto Rick. And I'll tell you one thing, Stevie Ray doesn't have to take a backseat to anybody. What, me? So it's going to be me and Chris Clark against Omar, Wolf, and the Fox? Unbelievable. Well, that's definitely a worthy match to have. Now going for a modified figure 4 lock. Oh yeah, but let's get to this one. Hello from Canada. Hey, great to see you, the CP43. I just got some posters from the independent promotion I work for. Oh, really? Well, how did they turn out, though, Mr. Mark Caliber? And referee, 1, 2. Referee took a little too long. And, well, thank you very much, CP. I appreciate that. And now, okay, this move that he's doing... He calls that the slapjack. Slapjack, 1, 2, no. They look really good and colorful. I'm happy they turned out that well. Well, and also as far as CP is concerned, he's from Canada, but recently he celebrated Canada Day for all the folks in Canada. But I'm pretty sure the thought was well received. Another powerbomb onto Rick, and Rick, I'll tell you one thing, Stevie Ray, you know, he's been wanting to get his hands on Rick and just destroy him. In fact, the series between these two is tied at 1 match apiece. Stevie Ray won the first one at the Royal Rumble Super Show. Rick won the last one. And Stevie Ray wins this one. And Stevie Ray has now taken, where's my pen? A 2-1 lead against Rick in this best of 5 series. So big win for Stevie Ray, but oh, come on! Come on! You beat Rick. As if that was not enough, you decide to do this and rammed him into the steps, and Rick is hurt. I believe Robert Machete picked him. But no, he was not done with him. It was a solid 3-star match. A very good match, but yeah, Stevie was a bad sport. Because even though he won the match, he decided to beat up Rick, and I'm pretty sure Rick is going to be furious when he gets up from this. I mean, that much is for sure. And V Phoenix, great to have you as well. Welcome to the show. Well, anyway, like I said, nice to have you, V Phoenix, and now it's time for our bonus matches. Our favorite part of the show. Also, I should ask Daniel Dino if he's still here. Well, I just came from a few weeks ago. Not a problem. Not a problem. So let's see. Alright, so we have that tag team match. That's going to be awesome. Let's see. I'm trying to remember if I forgot anything. But yeah, that was a really quick show, though. Let's see. Daniel Dino, if you are here, say Pop-Tarts. Sachin Gamer, what's up? Great to have you as well. Let's see. Well, anyway, I was looking for any suggestion. Well, I'm just going to look for any suggestions for a match. In this case, since Melissa's here, I can add you, or not add you, excuse me. I can put you in a match, Melissa, is what I was trying to say. Okay, so, well, you're interested, so what I'll have to do is I'll add you to a list, and I have a big list of people that want to come in and be part of the series. So I have to add you to a wait list, and then as either people fall out of the roster or room is made, then you'll move up the list, and if you're at the top of the list, I will say, hey, what do you look like? What do you want to look like? And what is your character? You know, things like that. Now, of course, someone like a Daniel Dino already has a character like that, so... But yeah, I have to add you to the list, and again, if people drop out, then I can add you. And great to see you, my brother, from another mother, from across the pond. Jason RPG, great to see you, man. It's been a while since you dropped into one of my streams, and actually, it's been a while since you've posted a video. I mean, I still have that video on the Watch Later playlist, but it's great to see you, Jason. I'll tell you what, Jason. Is there a dream match that you would love to see? So yeah, I may as well introduce my good friend Jason RPG. You may have seen him a couple of times, but happy 4th of July. But yeah, it's great to see you, Jason. And of course, Melissa is Mario Girl 42. Actually, I'll just do this. Toady sucks. Also, nice to see Frozen Rage, aka Raging Chaos Wrestling, in the chat. Oh, what do you mean by dream match? Like, basically, any kind of match type. Like, any kind of match type, as well as who's in it. Like, for example, yeah, bonus match time, Omar. Oh, yeah, that's right. I did, and I had to set up for the 4th of July thing yesterday, so but yeah, that's what I meant by that, Jason. In case you were wondering. I guess, well, let's see. Let's see. Oh, you did? Oh, wow. So I'll have to watch the replay then. Shoot. But yes. But yes, that's how it works, Jason. So let's see. It's called Corey in the House. Well, I guess I may as well just do the tag match that you wanted. Oh! A triple threat match between Steve Austin, Undertaker, and John Cena. Ooh, that's a good one. Well, wish granted, Jason. Let's see. There we go. Alright, so hey, not a problem, Jason. Anything for you, my brother. Okay, where's John Cena? There he is. Let's see. And then Rage wants a match against anybody. Alright, so now we have matches coming up. Oh. Let's see. Undertaker. You know what? We'll go with this Undertaker. We haven't used him all that much. And Steve Austin. Steve. Oh, there he is. Also, let me make sure that the rules are good. Yeah, this is a different match. This is Jason's match that he came up with. Bad Boy Undertaker's great. Yeah, because Jason recently started watching the old World Wrestling Federation matches that used to happen. Dead Man's Undertaker's more iconic, though. Exactly. This is Sparta! I was trying to go for Jeopardy, but yeah. Shekby Quarry. Hmm? Alright. Oh, Shrek v. Corey. Shrek against Corey. Well, I don't have Corey or Shrek, so can't happen if I don't have the characters. All right. Well, introducing first, a man who would have just as easily been booed out of the building by the Attitude fans of this time. Nonetheless, he is the 16-time world champion, Mr. Make-A-Wish himself, and his name is John Cena! Let's see. And also, welcome to the show, Josh Evan Taylor. Wait, hang on a second. Sorry about that. And, oh, not a problem, Phoenix. Not a problem. Of course, Melissa likes the "and his name is John Cena" thing. Rage against Omar. Ooh. I think what Mason the Fox is saying is he wants to have that tag team match with you and him with against me and Chris, but I mean, we could still make it happen, Mason. All right, let's see who's up next. Oh, there he is. The American Badass. There you see him riding down with those motorcycles. I mean, just look at those badass shades. I mean, look at that stash. I mean, right now, this is his yard. Yeah, the reason I turned off the music was because I didn't want to get copyright crap and all that shit, so I turned off the theme, so that's why. Not that it really needs one. So yeah, if we let the music play, they can take our bids down, which, like I said, it sucks, but what can you do? But up next is the World Wrestling Federation champion, who just had a match not too long ago with Vader. But this time, this match is just for bragging rights here. Glass breaks. Dun-dun, dun-dun, dun-dun. Dun-dun, dun-dun, dun. I love that. And we'll skip the rest of this because you already saw Steve Austin. So, anyway, there you see it. The boy, John Cena. So basically you have a boy against two men. And so far the boy is doing the smart thing by staying away from Austin and Undertaker. Easily the best theme. Of course, it is a one-fall match, so whoever gets the first fall will get the win. And Cena now goes right after Steve Austin. And Cena... Johnson... Rock... you mean Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson should be in the Hall of Fame? Yeah, he should be. Nice hip toss onto The Undertaker. But then a punch right to the gut of John Cena. And... Oh, no, 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 no. Oh, 2 consecutive knees right to the nuts of John Cena, and he's not going to have any kids tonight. Cena is not going to have any kids whatsoever. Oh, Jim Johnston. Yeah, he should be in the Hall of Fame. No doubt about that. Thank you for clarifying, Jason. But I think the only person that could supersede that is Owen Hart. I'm sorry. The only reason that he hasn't been in the Hall of Fame is because, you know, of his widow. And as long as she's alive, it's not going to happen. Well, no, he's not in the Hall of Fame. Not the WWE Hall of Fame, at least, Omar. You would think he would be, but... in fact, Rage, you can tell him more about that. Yeah, I mean, it's sad that you know, Owen did die, and you know, the WWE did have, they did take responsibility for what happened, but it's just sad that it's gotten to the point out of spitefulness, as far as the widow is concerned, and you know, I have a feeling that if on the other hand, because she thinks that Vince wants all the money for it. Even Brett says she needs to get over it. Yeah, that's true. So that's why Owen Hart is not in the Hall of Fame yet, even though it's been long overdue. But, I mean, he is worthy. There's no doubt about that. In fact, Mark Henry was one of the people. It was a stunt that he agreed to do, and it was a malfunction that happened. And Owen knew the risks. Yeah, that's it again. I really, you would have thought that she would know that, but I guess, you know, she takes it as they killed my husband. But that's probably what was going into her mind as far as Owen Hart's widow. But anyway, back to this match though. Now John Cena powerbombs The Undertaker. One, no. Screen recorder? Well, it depends what kind of screen recorder you want, but Camtasia seems to work well. She did know that, and she doesn't care. That's always been in her mind. Well, if that's the case, then, you know, that's really sad. Not so much for Owen, but for her. Let's see, where's my hug at, Melissa? Oh yeah, Fraps is also good too. I'm pretty sure Jason can tell you more about that. But in the meantime, a gut-wrench suplex to John Cena in the ring, and he has him all to himself. One. Not enough to beat John Cena. Okay, Christomad, you could stop sending the friend requests. I got it. And stunner! 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 A stunner right to The Undertaker. Is that enough to beat him? One, two, no. Kick out by The Undertaker. It's probably going to take more than one stunner to beat him. Aww. Very cute. And now John Cena beating up Austin. And that's the bottom line because Stone Cold said so. Yeah, Coco Beware is in it. I don't know why, I guess. Wait, one. I guess really the only reason he would be in it is because he's the most famous jobber or something like that. I would have thought that distinction would have been to Barry Horowitz or someone like that. A romance building up? Oh, God. Now, wait a minute. John Cena, attitude adjustment onto The Undertaker. And a clothesline on the top rope. Wait. One, two, no. Since when is there romance between siblings? Lol. And a suplex right to Steve Austin. Wait. Oh, too close to the ropes was Undertaker, and that had to break up. Yeah, exactly. And Undertaker now has a hold of John Cena. What's he going to set up John Cena for? But interrupted by Steve Austin. Jacques Rougeau is not, but was Intercontinental Champion 3 times. Yeah, I would have thought that Jacques Rougeau would have been in the Hall of Fame. Probably as the Mountie, because, you know, he was very, very popular as that character. And a reverse suplex onto Steve Austin. 1, no. Yeah, he had 3 different gimmicks, but I would think that the Mountie would be his most famous one. So, yes. But John Cena's doing pretty well against Steve Austin. It's too bad they never had a real match with each other. If it hadn't been for Steve Austin with his neck getting hurt, all thanks to Owen Hart, which kind of goes full circle, and a choke slam to Steve Austin, but now turns his attention to John Cena and his Fruity Pebbles. Oh, nice takedown to The Undertaker. And of course, Shooter Carnegie, aka Monstar Factory Wrestling, almost saw John Cena get the win. But great to have him here. Cena's a roid monster. And the last ride. But now turns his attention to Steve Austin. And ran shoulder first into the turnbuckle. Into the post. Now choking out Steve Austin. And Cena, oh, whoa, what a modified slam there. Cena's one of the few that never used roids. I'm not sure about him and Nikki getting back together, but no, Cena does, you know, take really good care of his body. Like, he watches what he eats, and he, you know, goes to the gym. I guess, in other words, if he really was on roids, he probably would have been suspended already. 1, 2. Oh, almost got that sneak pin on Steve Austin, though. Quite sure. Oh, yeah. I mean, Frozen Rage or Raging Chaos, he's very knowledgeable. And what? The referee? Wow, John Cena took out the referee before Steve Austin could tap out. What the hell? And, whoa, Undertaker flew. But now Undertaker... Whoa! Undertaker just flew and took out John Cena. Yeah, it must be genetics or something, but John Cena took out the referee before Austin could tap out, which he did, but the referee was not there to see it. So this gives Austin a chance to win. Wait, 1, 2, no. But Undertaker can fly. And then John Cena just died and worked. Yeah, that's true. And now Austin going back to the cover. 1, 2, no. Dead man flying. And stunner! 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 Pinfall. 1, 2, 3, and Steve Austin gets the win. Undertaker had the win had John Cena not knocked out the referee and clotheslined him. But that gave Austin a chance to come back And there you see John Cena with his fruity pebbles saying, "You can't see me." And Robert was the one who picked Undertaker to win, and Undertaker had it won. He had it won had it not been for John Cena and his fruity pebbles. But instead, it's Austin 316 who says, "I just whooped your ass." And he took out Cena and The Undertaker. Oh, it's... That's what Austin 316 says. "I just whooped your ass." But Austin wins 2 matches in the same night. Unbelievable. Okay, well now it's time to have that tag team match that Chris and Mason... I don't know if Mason's still here. Before I sent the message. Oh, God. Owen 316 says, "I just broke your neck." Oh, might have to do something about that. Okay, so let's see. What's a good match? We'll go with the standard tag match. Why not? Alright, let's start with... I don't know if Mason the Fox is here. Oh, there he is. Okay, there we go. Alright, so let's have Mason the Fox here. Alright, well, take care, Mark, and thank you for coming. I appreciate it, my friend. There he is. Mason the Fox. And his tag team partner for the night is the Wolf, Omar Wolf. And let's see. Let's give him a manager or someone. You know what? Well, for this match only, I'll give them Tracer from Overwatch. And over here we have let me see, Chris Clark. Where is he? Chris Clark. And then this was a requested match here. And yours truly, to Jew 22, and will be a cup. Oh shoot! I forgot to fix the overall for Mason the Fox. I am so stupid. Well, I was gonna do the match, but then I remembered. Oh, I forgot to take care of the stats for Mason the Fox. My bad. Alright, so let's take care of that right now before I forget. I probably am fired, I guess. Okay, where's Mason? Mason. Okay, let's fix this. So, while that's happening, I just want to say thank you so much, Jason, for coming in, and if you're interested in more of these type of shows, and I do these quite a bit, I hope you can, I hope you come around a little bit more often, and but I can understand you're also busy with school and things like that. So I wish you the best as far as school is concerned, because I know that school just really crawls up into your insides. I mean, I could have said something else after that, but oh no, wait. I'm just gonna lower the stats a little bit, just enough to... There we go. But it's not a problem, Jason, and I should definitely bring your character back in some form of capacity. But I would love to have you, and to have you kick some butt here. But yeah, let's see. Remember that video I did talking about You to Jew telling everyone just. Oh, well, yeah, I remember that. I remember that one. That was really nice of you to have done it back then. But yes, don't forget to smash that thumbs up and subscribe, and the subscribe button. If you like what you see, smash the notification bell to keep up to date when TJ goes live. Exactly. So, there we go. This shouldn't take too long. But, anyway. Wow. It must have smelled like, Actually, I don't even want to know what you what you smell like. Because I bet it smells like... Okay, that looks good. That's probably where it should have been. There we go. Yeah, it smells like roses. Oh yeah, it does smell like death sometimes. Oh. Your hometown is Indiana. Oh yeah. Oh, okay. Well, it said residing in in Hollywood, but I guess I can fix that. We'll do that. All right, very quickly we'll fix that to let me see. Go to United States. Greenwood, Indiana. That's interesting. All right, so Indiana it is. Well, it doesn't have Greenwood. What's the closest of these four cities that you see? What's closer to Greenwood? Evansville, Fort Wayne, Indianapolis, or Lafayette? Evansville? Wait, the middle? Yeah, I was asking, like, what out of the cities that you see listed here for the game, what city is closer to Greensville? And Rage is saying that Evansville is closer to Greenwood. The Well, I guess I'll go with Evansville then. Indianapolis? Oh, the big city. Okay. Well, if that's what you want, then that's what you want. It's his character, so he has that right. All right, so Indianapolis it will be. But also, I just remembered. I may as well do this as far as Jason RPG is concerned. If you are into Japanese RPGs, among some of the other stuff that he does on his channel, he already has a number of Let's Plays that he's done in the past. So now would be a prime opportunity to check out what he's done in the past, and I can't wait to see what he's going to do as far as a Let's Play, and I'm talking about Jason RPG. Hey, anytime, my brother. Alright, so now let's have that match. You have to get going? Okay. Well, have a good day, Melissa, and I hope you guys enjoy it. Your mom is mad? Uh-oh. That's not good. Alright, so let's get... sorry. Mason the Fox first. Mason the Fox. with Omar Wolf. Omar Wolf, okay. Well, anyway, take care, Melissa. And hopefully everything goes well. And let's see. Actually, we'll go with Chie Satonaka from Persona 4 to accompany Mason the Fox and Wolf. Alright, now we have Chris Clark. And yours truly, the Blue Toad. Let's see. Oh, you want a match with Evie? Not a bad idea. I do have Evie's character. And, of course, we will have MG42, who was just here in the chat, accompany us. Okay, let's pick a good arena. We'll do this. Let's go with New Donk City. I love New Donk City. I kidnapped one of Evie's. Is that a panda? No, that's not a panda. Koala clones. How dare you? Okay. Otherwise, everything else looks good. Let's do it. Oh, goodness. So you have the Fox and the Wolf against Chris and the Toad. It gives one hell of a koala hug and steak face. Wow. No, I don't. Oh, please. Oh, Dong City? Well, it says New Donk City, not Dong City. But yeah, they did a great job with New Donk City. Once this thing gets underway. But I mentioned on Twitter, let's see, Brent. Wow, strong words by Chris Clark. I may as well say while this is uploading, I will be doing a special Q&A session on the 14th of July. So I will be doing a live Q&A session to celebrate the 777 subscribers. And let's see. Oh yes, yes, Randy Orton's theme, exactly. They talk to me. I love that song, man. Well, introducing first, from Indianapolis, Indiana, accompanied by Chie Satonaka from Persona 4. And for some reason he has one of John Cena's t-shirts. That's kind of weird. Chris Clark taking one too many bumps to the head. And then he just throws the shirt out and starts running to the ring. And he also has a tail. I just noticed that too. But as I was about to say, they did a great job with the design of New Donk City. With the way the arena looks, just take a good look at it. Well, you're going to have to earn it, Chris. I mean, Omar Wolf, he gave it to you for free last time. But there you see him doing... What is he? Who does he think he is? John Cena or something? I guess he thinks he's John Cena, I guess. Danger Killer 45. What's up? Oh, yes. Up next. Well, actually, I got that off of Community Creations, so I forgot that it already came with it. But up next is... You must be a roid monster. Nah, just kidding. These nuts. Well, up next is the NXT champion. He is the promoter of UKWF. He is Omar Wolf. And he does a great job with his shows. Do check out his show, especially if you are into the UK British strong style type of wrestling. He features some of the usual suspects like Frozen Rage and yours truly, among others. But he also has a couple of unique characters on his show. I'm pretty sure he'll tell you more about it. But there you see him. The Alpha Wolf, the Lone Wolf, Omar Wolf. Brandon Williams. All right, well, up next are their opponents. First up, being escorted to the ring by Melissa, who was here in the chat not too long ago. Of course, he kind of thinks he's Randy Orton in his own way. I mean, then again, Jason, you were just singing his song. But there you see him, Double C, Chris Clark. Well, I hate to say this, Brandon is not part of the roster yet. If he wants in, I'll have to add him to the list, the wait list we have. But there you see him, the Orton pose. It's almost like I'm a psychic or something. Maybe, I guess. I suppose. It's bootleg Randy Orton. Well, here I am. You know who I am. I don't have to say who I am. But I am 1/4 of the Q4 champions. I got my leather jacket on. I mean, hell, I could look badass as badass as I would like to be. I mean, I got my blue streak of hair. You can see that blue streak. I got my polka dots. Dolph Ziggler. Oh yeah, Dolph Ziggler had a streak on his hair. Yeah. All right, there we go. Now we start off with the two smaller of the two competitors in Mason and Chris Clark. So they are evenly weighted. Now going for a headlock, trying to slow him down as much as he can. Now transitions into a hammerlock. Then Mason with a headlock of his own. This is amateur wrestling style. Nice takedown. Then a punch right to the head of Chris Clark. So it looks like Mason's not going to play fair. Then a drop kick to Chris Clark. What? We knew a new attitude. Oh, that was kind of worded really, but... Oh, Jason wants to know, Omar, what part of the UK are you from? Like, I know the answer, but I'd rather you answer it. But now, Mason the Fox going to the top rope. Oh, nice, nice blockbuster. That's what he calls that move that he just did. Goes for a suplex. Nope. Now, Chris, DDT onto Mason the Fox. And Chris just stood there. I don't know why he did that, but now a tag right to Omar Wolf. And Omar Wolf, as well as Chris Clark, are going to pick up where they left off in that Hell in a Cell match that they had last time they were in the ring together. He better not play fair. He's on my team, I guess. Oh, nice modified backbreaker to Omar Wolf. And here I come. Oh, yes. And now it's me and the Wolf. So now I get to see what the Wolf is made out of. And then I get elbowed for my head. Thanks a lot, Omar. Oh, now he's going to try to break my arm off now. The unfair animals, I like it. Oh, now he's trying to break my leg and my arm. Yeah, London and Ipswich, Suffolk, or I don't know how to pronounce that. It's not that far, though. So you guys could probably meet at a convention or something, I don't know. Oh, yeah, like I want to smell what he's cooking, Rage. You kidding me? All right, Chris, take care of him. I'm going to wipe my ass on this little man. Well, we'll see if you could. We'll see. Oh, nice knee right to the head of the Wolf, Omar Wolf. Well, this little man just broke your back, and now he tags me back in. Ooh, nice move on me. Wow. I'm getting my butt kicked by Omar. Of course, the one thing you don't want to do is really piss him off, because then he'll turn into a werewolf or something. Well, not really, but I'm pretty sure he could if he could. Or could if he would, sorry. Got my words mixed up. And I took out Mason the Fox. Wow, and just as that happens, Omar turned it around. And now Omar, trying to break the leg. And again. Nice back elbow, and whoa, Omar was about to go for the CKO on Chris Clark. But Clark turned it around. A clothesline. Another one. Ducks a clothesline. And a power slam a la Randy Orton. Vintage Orton. I'm pretty sure Jason will be like, please don't impersonate Michael Cole. No, I'm not Michael Cole. And Omar just fighting back. I mean, then again, it has been a very, very back and forth type of match here. And now, wait, what's Chris doing? Chris. What? Oh my God! Goes through the turnbuckle and delivers a tornado DDT onto Omar Wolf. Wow! What crazy athleticism on the part of Chris Clark. How did he do it? There you go, Omar. How about a little elbow for you? Uh-oh, we could be risking a count out, though. Uh-oh, we're at a 8 now. Vintage bootleg Orton. What? Oh my God! No! No! I can't believe it. I mean, I ran into Chris, and Omar made it back to the ring before the countout, and because I was in the way, I cost the team. Okay, there's the final match, but wow. Because I got in the way when I had no intention of being in the way, I costed my team the match, and the winners by countout is Mason the Fox and Omar Wolf. Wow, what a way to win the match. Wow. Uh-oh. I think Chris is really mad now. Well, I guess we'll have that match between Omar Wolf and Frozen Rage after all. Because, you know, Omar, he barely got hurt in that match. So, okay. So, Rage, Omar Wolf, what kind of match do you guys want to have against each other? And Rage and Mason the Fox are laughing in our face. False count anywhere. Okay, what about you, Omar? What a way to win. Exactly. Alright, so Rage is saying false count anywhere, and Omar, is there any match you want? Yeah, unfortunately, I kind of did. Stone Cold. Well, I guess we'll go with the false count anywhere, I guess. Yeah, you might have to either refresh or hit the live button. So, yeah. A win's a win. Yeah, it is. Alright, I guess we'll go with the false count anywhere. Okay, so here we go. We'll go with Omar Wolf We'll use his other attire for him. And his opponent will be Frozen Rage. We'll use that one. Let me pick a good arena here. Trying to find a good one here. Alright, cool. You know what, let's try the Street Fighter arena. Why not? We'll do that one. Also, let me make sure the rules are good. Oh. Well, let's see. Do the YouTube arena. Alright, we'll go with that then. Alright, there we go. Omar Wolf, Frozen Rage. Welcome back, Jason. I don't know if you saw the last match, but it ended in a countout. So what happened was, it ended in a countout, and Omar Wolf managed to win via countout, and I hate to say this, but I inadvertently cost the team the match. So Omar Wolf and Mason the Fox won by countout. But yeah, definitely, as far as Jason RPG is concerned, I should definitely bring back your character. Because I have a second account in which I store any extra wrestlers that I'm not using. And in the event that someone, such as yourself, wishes to be a part of the show, I can bring the person back to my main account, which is what I'm using. So I would love to see the RPG kick some butt. I would love to see it. Oh no, wait, this is Omar Wolf's entrance, so we'll skip that. So yeah, the comeback is real, baby. All right, so we'll skip Omar's entrance because we already saw that. Well, now his opponent. In the chat, he is Raging Chaos Wrestling. And it may be dark, but where's... Can we get the lights, please? Oh, there it is. As he is summoned from the freezer, here he is. A man who is as cold as ice and fierce as a raging volcano. Frozen Rage is here. Well, of course, you would blame me, Chris. But then again, it could have just as easily happened the other way around. But hey, I don't take it too personal, though. At least outside of character, I don't. So. But Jason, very seriously, I take it this is when you're usually around. Because I take it that if I was to do it later in the day, at least on my side of the world. But if I was to do it later, you probably wouldn't be able to watch it because you'd be asleep, I take it. And you notice that one of his eyes is blue and the other eye is red. But there it is. A false count anywhere. Here we go. And Rage going off to a strong start. Just as I did a match in Road to Glory, you could hear the dude slamming the buttons. Oh, I just did a match in Road to Glory, and you could hear the dude slamming the... Yeah, I guess. Well, we'll see about that, Chris. I'm going on summer break very soon, so all hours will be alright. But around this time is prime. Ooh, okay. So I'll be sure to remember that then, Jason. So that would mean I would be doing this a lot more on the weekends, so to speak. At least have a weekend show. So, alright, cool. Whenever you can, though. Not a problem. I'm still here just doing something. Not a problem, Shulky. But right now, Omar Wolf, they both have similar hairstyles, but one has a beard, or actually they both have a beard, but one is black and the other is blue. Nice takedown. In fact, both these guys are relatively the same size. Rage is probably a little taller. Dirty deeds. Oh yeah, that's right. And Chris is going to say Rage for the win. And Frozen Rage missed that drop kick. Yeah, Frozen Rage is just a little bit taller. But otherwise, they're around the same weight. And now, oh, the lung blower. The lumbar check, sorry. I always get those two names confused. And an Alabama Slammer. And so far, Omar Wolf is taking it. Nice Northern Light suplex. And Mason's also going to go for Omar, while Chris is going to root for Rage. I'm giving the edge to Omar. Yeah, Omar has been on a roll. I mean, he won the NXT title from Austin Aries. He's defended it against Chris Clark. And a slingshot leg drop. Sorry. And so far, he's doing pretty well. Nice running knee right to Frozen Rage. And so far, Rage is in a bit of trouble here. But I might have spoken too soon here. So far, the action has stayed in the ring. Although, right now, Omar going for the accordion rack, which is what he used to win the match, or rather, the match and the championship, the NXT championship, and he used it to win this match. Omar Wolf has been on a roll, and Jason and Mason the Fox called it. I'll tell you one thing, whenever he puts you into that accordion rack, it's usually the end for most opponents. And Chris is getting really angry at the fact that Omar Wolf just keeps winning. But there you saw the accordion rack, and as powerful as Frozen Rage is, anytime you get caught in that move, it's usually the end. So it's really true to stay away from that move at all costs. As Frozen Rage lies helpless, there you see Omar Wolf celebrating and just meditating. but the Alpha Wolf is on the prowl. Alright, so we have one last match that we're going to do, because after that, I have to get ready to go to the party, so I have to take care of that. But next show, as far as next show is concerned, I won't have one at least not until Tuesday. Or, yeah, at least not until Tuesday I won't have another show. So, yeah, for the better part of 5 days I won't have a show, because I'll be on a vacation for the weekend. So, that's all I will say about that. Let's see. I need a match that's a good match, but that would showcase... I got it. This one will feature... in the chat, she is known as Gamer of Time, but we know her as She-Hulk Chick. Where is she? She-Hulk Chick, or Shulky as we usually call her. Hey, I will definitely have fun, especially in Reno. No, I don't drink. Well, not booze, anyway. Alright, so let me get her and Evie. I like this one better. There we go. And let's pick the best arena we can. Queen of the Ring arena. We'll do that. Trying to stretch my arms out a little bit. Definitely Falls Count Anywhere. There we go. Okay, here we go. Our final match of the day. So Jason, I just want to give you a little way the format of the show goes. And what happens is we usually have a show in Universe mode that's centered around a theme, and the theme just happened to be World Championship Wrestling or WCW back in the day. And then after that, we have our bonus matches, and you came in as far as the bonus matches are concerned. So that's how the show works as far as the format is concerned. Yeah, very cool. Awesome. But aside from that, very seriously, how I hope your studies are going great. Smash Brothers Fighter Ballot? Really? Oh my god, let's see. Let me see if I can look this up while this is happening. Let's see, Super Smash Brothers. Okay, I'll have to look that up when this match is over and when the show's over. But thank you so much. You just finished up your last exam for the year, so I'm feeling good, to say the least. Well, hey, I'm so happy for you, man, first and foremost, because I know that you've been away for a while, but it's mainly because of your studies, and it goes without saying, I may as well, as She-Hulk Chick, Gamer of Time, who was in the chat, there's her character, and my goodness, she's ready to take on, for the first time ever, well, in my show at least, Evie. And oh, there she is, who goes by many names, the Tattooed Cutie. I'll tell you one thing, this girl's on fire. But anyway, but back to what I was saying about Jason, and more specifically education. Education is a very powerful thing, because without that, I would not have gotten the job that I have now, and it's a huge help, because I can't understate how powerful education is, because it can help you get a job much easier than you would without it. And, you know, even those who are in pro wrestling would tell you that it's best that you get your education so that you have something to fall back on. And I just want to wish Jason and Sonic and anyone who's in school all the best, because it just may be the one thing you may have. Match underway. Nice dragon suplex by Evie as she takes on She-Hulk chick. Then a backbreaker to Shulky. Anytime, brother. And thank you, Sonic. I appreciate that. And a face slam right to Shulky. Then one right back to Evie. And Shulky going right after the elbows. Nope. Double axe handle onto Evie. And Evie is in a bit of trouble here. But then again, she had to expect it against Shulky. I mean, Shulky, as most people know, is... I mean, these are two of the best in the digital wrestling syndicate, or digital wrestling era, I should say, sorry. Ever since I joined it. And Evie, now doing some pop locking with her butt, and then just backflips her. And of course this match is Falls Count Anywhere. Oh, smashes the knee right to She-Hulk chick. And is just beating her down. Then rammed into the steps. Then an elbow to the head. And She-Hulk chick in a bit of trouble. And I'll tell you one thing, this does not surprise me, especially against someone the caliber of Evie. Then a snap, then a chop right against the head. Picks her up and slams her against the pole. And again doing the pop locking with the booty. And then another backflip. Tell you one thing, Shulky is just getting absolutely... Well, never mind. Nice counter. Then an elbow. Yeah, it was just to keep it PG, so to speak. But one. Oh, then a punch to the gut by Evie. It was something that Evie cooked up. And a modified choke slam. I mean, of course, it's going to be a dogfight. I mean, there was no doubt that that was going to be the case. Then rammed into the pole is Evie. And Shulky's just going to give it right back to her. Yeah, Nurse Evie is certainly pushing the boundary, so to speak. Yeah. Of course, if you've seen Evie with her nurse outfit, she would be showing a lot more than just her tattoos, if you know what I mean. Now going for the bear hug choke. And Shulky just passed out. And big win for Evie. But yeah, Evie just showing the strength that she has. I mean, we all know that Shulky is very strong herself, but Evie is not chopped liver, and she proved it against Schulke. I mean, it was just back and forth, but there you see it. There you see that modified bear hug. And it was done in such a way that it just cut the oxygen out of Schulke, and Schulke just passed out. Oh, and there you saw her eyes were rolled to the back of her head. And I noticed that Evie has fangs as well. I didn't even know that. Dang it, sis. But yeah, Evie gets the big win. Although her makeup kind of makes her look like the Joker, I guess. But I suppose that's the point. Well, that will do it for our show. Very big show that we had, and I had a lot of fun with you guys throughout the whole thing, and I appreciate you guys staying here throughout the bonus matches as well as the official matches. So I thank you very much for that. Again, I will be doing a show next time. I'm looking at this coming this coming Tuesday, that I'll be doing a show, because for the better part of the weekend I will be on vacation, as I mentioned, and well, not a problem, Omar. I mean, at least you were, like, there were a couple of people that were here earlier and had to leave, but it's great that you were here nonetheless to see you win in 2 matches, as did Steve Austin. And also big thanks to Jason for coming up with a bonus match of his own. And I would love to see him more and more in these shows. But aside from that, though, thank you so much for watching. And ooh, tonight. Awesome. And TrueWho82, it's great to see you, but I'm just about to close off the show. I'm sorry, man. Toad, yeah, I look forward to that match on your show, Blaze Radio. That's another guy that you should check out. But also great to see you, TrueWho, as well. And TrueWho also does, he does movie reviews. He also does reviews of other things. So do check out TrueWho, and do check out Blaze Radio. He does almost the same kind of content, except it's called LTD, and his show is just off the wall, and it's amazing. So, and I'm also on there as a wrestler myself on his show. Same thing with Omar Wolf's show. But with that said, this is the Blue Toad to Jew22 saying, take care of each other, stay safe, and be yourself. Not a problem, TrueWho. I try to do these shows, and I have to do it in such a way that it will not interfere with my schedule, but not a problem, True. But until then, peace out, and I'll see you guys later. Have a good one.